how to use the Gale databases with the Mount Carmel Academy Library. Anytime you want to find the digital resources that are provided by the Mount Carmel Academy Library, you always start at mcacubs.com, the homepage for Mount Carmel Academy, and then you want to hover your cursor over students, current students, and on the current students page, you want to click on the MCA library page. This is our library homepage. You will notice right here we have a link to the Gale databases. We also have a link to the EBSCO databases, which there is a separate video for those. So I'm going to click on the Gale databases right here. When you are at school, you do not need a password for the Gale databases. When you are at home, you need a password. Please see your teacher or a librarian for the password. So you will notice on this page that we have several different databases that you can use, and we're going to highlight a couple of them. So biography and context gives really good biographical information about a person. So if any student needs information about a person's life, they should go to biography and context. If you are a teacher, we have an educator's reference database where you could find articles having to do with the education field. There is a health and wellness database. So if any class needs information that is health focused, you could use the health and wellness database. High school is the good general database that's available in Gale, and that's the one I will show you in a few minutes, but that's just your good general database in Gale. Literature Resource Center is used in English classes for literary criticism. News is a database of newspapers. Opposing Viewpoints is a great database on current events and controversial topics, and it gives you the pros and cons of the topics. And so it's a great database to use if students need information on hot button topics, and it even provides a list of those. I could show that at the end. There's also a science database, a U.S. history database, and a world history database. And almost all of them look exactly the same. So I am going to start in high school and just show you the different features of the Gale databases. So you just click on your database and you will get the opening screen for the Gale database. And a couple of things on this screen. You can type whatever you're looking for right here. They also have some topics of interest that they highlight, or some things just to kind of give you some ideas of what's being looked up at the time, the popular topics. So that's a good one. I'll just look up Louisiana. And so here's your page. And you might get an overview article, which you can certainly use. This is the main place to focus on the page. These are the types of sources that Gale provides. You have 44 references or reference book articles. You've got biographies, primary sources, magazine articles, critical essays, newspaper articles, academic journal articles. And if you want to see just articles from that type of source, then you could click up here. So for example, if I want to see newspaper articles related to Louisiana, I could click where it says news. And now I am going to get newspaper articles about Louisiana. I can also go back and they'll give you, like in those little boxes, 3 articles from each type of source. So for example, here are the 3 under reference. So I will just go back to newspapers. I'll find a newspaper article. Let's say I was interested in this one. You can see here is the date. It gives you how many words. It even gives you the Lexile number for teachers who are interested in the Lexile number. And there's the source. So I'm just going to click on it. Here's my article. And there are several things that I can do with my article. First thing up here is I can print my article. I can download the article. I can send the article to my Google Drive, or I can get the citation. So of course there's print. Send to the Google Drive when you click this, it does this and it says send to your Google Drive, which you just click on. And then what happens in your Google Drive is that Gale creates its own folder. So for example, here are my Gale in Context biography articles. Here are my high school articles. And so here are all the articles that I've saved from high school. So it can automatically send it to your Google Drive. Also, students can get the citation, which they can copy and paste this and put this into an annotated bib or a bibliography, or they can also send this to their Google Drive. So there's a couple different options. While you are looking at the article, you can highlight and take notes. It doesn't always stay when you send it to your Google Drive, just be aware of that, but you can use the highlights and notes features if you want to. So you can increase the font, like you can even have it increase the fonts, decrease the fonts. You can translate it into different languages. You can also have it read to you. You can listen to the article. So there are lots of different options you have with the Gale databases. And that's basically how all of them look. And now you can just go back to home and do another search again. I did mention opposing viewpoints, and I'll just show you really quickly to see what a different database looks like. That here it looks basically the same. Opposing viewpoints though also has like different topics. So for example, if students were researching renewable energy, for example, and you click on renewable energy, you get like the overview, but you also get viewpoints, and you get which the viewpoints are the strongly worded opinions on either side. And so you can see here like the Green New Deal is the best chance versus wind and solar energy good for nothing. So you can see you get the issue on both sides. So we have several really good specific databases that you can use in Gale. You can also do a power search in Gale where I could just, for example, search here. I'll just use Mexico because I have it here. And it will search all the databases for everything that Gale has about Mexico. And here comes the search. And so you can see it searched all the databases. And again, here are your types of sources, and then you could go through your articles. So that's basically how the Gale databases work. If you have any questions about the Gale databases, please come see us in the library, and we would be happy to help you.